Welcome to another episode of Talk Leadership with Sola, powered by Sola Leadership Blueprintt. I remain your host, Olusola Odubanjo. Here on this platform, we talk about leadership and career development. I'm glad you've chosen to spend the next few minutes with me, whether you're listening on your way to work, during your lunch break, or actually reflecting at the end of your day. I hope this conversation challenges the way you think about your career and your purpose. Today's episode is for anyone who has ever received that disappointing email. Unfortunately, you have not been successful. Perhaps you've applied once, twice, 10 times, or even 50 times. You've updated your CV, rewritten your supporting statement, you've attended interviews, and still nothing. It hurts. It actually does. You begin questioning your worth. You wonder if you're good enough. You compare yourself with others. But today, I want to offer you a different perspective. What if the rejection wasn't the end of your journey? What if it's the beginning of a completely different assignment? Today's conversation is titled, If They Don't Employ You, Let Them Hire You. Now, let's dive into today's discussion. Rejection is feedback, not your identity. Now, one of the biggest mistakes professionals make is allowing rejection to define them. A rejection application does not mean you're incapable. It simply means you weren't selected for that opportunity. Those are two completely different things. Many well-talented professionals have been overlooked because of timing, organizational priorities, restructuring, internal candidates, or simply because someone else happened to fit the role more closely. None of those reasons reduce your value. Now, never confuse a closed door with a closed future. I'll say employment is only one way to create impact. Many of us were raised believing success follows one path. Study hard, get qualified, apply for jobs, get promoted, retired. But the world has changed. Today, organizations don't need employees. What they need is experts. They need advisors. They need facilitators. They need coaches. They need consultants. They need problem solvers. Sometimes the value you carry is too specialized to be confined within one job description. Stop asking for opportunities. Become the opportunity. Instead of asking who will employ me, start asking, what problems can I solve? Because organizations don't buy certificates. They actually invest in solutions. Think about it. If you can reduce staff turnover, improve leadership, develop new graduates, increase employee engagement, improve retention, strengthen culture, support well-being, create better systems, you have something valuable. People pay for solutions. When the door closes, become the key they need. Don't spend years knocking on the doors that refuse to open. I am a classic example. Spend your time becoming so valuable that people begin looking for you. Instead of asking for access, become that access. Instead of asking for influence, become influential. Instead of asking for permission, build credibility. The door closed may actually be redirecting you towards a greater assignment. Sometimes the organization that rejected your application may one day invite you back, not as an employee, but as the consultant they need to solve a problem they couldn't solve on their own. Imagine that. Yes, that sounds nice, isn't it? Yesterday, you were asking for an interview. Tomorrow, they're asking for your invoice. That shift, that mindset shift begins with how you see yourself today. Invest beyond your job title, because your job title should never be the limit of your learning. I will always say, read widely, develop leadership skills, understand strategy, improve your communication, learn project management, understand finance, build emotional intelligence, strengthen your public speaking, become comfortable facilitating conversations. The more value you create, the more valuable you become. Your skills are your assets. Too many professionals underestimate themselves. I've been there, so I know what I'm talking about. You've spent years learning, years serving. You spent years making mistakes, finding solutions. That experience has value. Don't hide it. Package it. Develop it. Share it. Teach it. Someone needs what you know. Build a reputation before you build a business. That's what I say. Many people want to become consultants overnight. Consultancy isn't about printing business cards. It's about credibility. Can people trust your expertise? Do people recommend you when you're not in the room? What do people associate your name with? Your reputation opens doors that qualification alone cannot. Consistency builds credibility. Credibility creates trust. Trust definitely creates opportunities. I want you to think like a leader. Leadership isn't about followers alone. Leadership is creating value wherever you are. Whether you supervise one person or none at all, you can still lead. Lead with your attitude. Lead with excellence. I'll say lead through service. Lead through integrity. Lead through innovation. The marketplace notice consistent excellence. Now, let me tell you something. Don't wait until you leave your job. Some people think consultancy starts after retirement. Not necessarily. Start building your expertise now. Write articles. Who says you can write articles? Start building your expertise now. Speak at local events. Volunteer. Facilitate workshops. Share practical insights. Develop resources. Mentor someone. Build your voice. It's very important. Every opportunity builds credibility. I also say this. Create multiple streams of impact. It's really important. We hear about this all over social media. Create multiple streams of impact. Income is very important. I'm sure no one will dispute that. But influence creates lasting opportunities. One conversation can actually lead to consultancy. One consultancy project can actually lead to a national recognition. One recommendation can actually transform your career. Never underestimate small beginnings. Don't say, oh, where do I start from? How can I do this? I've been there once. I underestimated myself. And that's why I'm sharing this. Don't be scared. Don't underestimate yourself. Your name should represent excellence. Ask yourself honestly, when your name comes up in conversation, what follows? Can they depend on you? Are you known for excellence? Do you finish what you start? Do you add value? Now, there is something I normally say. Character travels faster, real faster than the CV that you're presenting. Protect your name. Build your reputation intentionally. Now, don't let rejection stop your assignment. We'll all have an assignment. Perhaps you've recently received another rejection. Maybe you're disappointed. Allow yourself to feel it, but don't stay there. Keep improving, keep learning, keep showing up. Keep growing. One rejection cannot cancel your purpose. Definitely not. Sometimes what feels like a setback is actually preparation. On this final note, as we close today's episode, I want you to reflect on these questions. If no organization employed you tomorrow, what knowledge could you still offer? What problem could you solve? What transformation could you help someone achieve? What expertise have you been overlooking? Don't allow your future to depend entirely on someone else's vacancy. No, develop yourself until your skills create opportunities that didn't previously exist. Remember this, if they don't employ you, let them hire you. And whenever life closes a door, become the key they need. Not through proving some people wrong, but by becoming so intentional about your growth that your value becomes impossible to ignore. The world doesn't simply need more qualified people. What the world needs, it's people who solve real problems with humility, excellence, and purpose. Very important. Thank you so much for joining me on Talk Leadership with Sola. If this episode challenged your thinking, kindly subscribe to my channel. Share this with someone who may be feeling discouraged after another rejected application. Your next opportunity may not come through another job application. It may come because someone recognized the value you consistently bring. Until next time, keep growing, keep serving, keep leading, and remember this, leadership isn't about waiting for a position. It's about becoming the person whose impact creates opportunities wherever they go. Take care until next time. Bye.